Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. If nothing in the reading resonates for you, please check your other placements. You may find a message within those. As always, if you do like the message, please like and subscribe. Hi, this is a finance reading for Gemini. Today is Monday, the 24th of June. So whenever this falls into your feed is hopefully when it should be relevant for yourself. This is a collective reading, so it will not resonate for everybody, so please bear that in mind. Do not force it to fit. I'm not a financial advisor either, so if you are looking for proper financial advice, please go and seek a qualified professional. This is just a bit of general advice regarding a financial circumstance that you may find yourself in, that Spirit feels the need to let you know about. Okay, so let's jump into it then. So Spirit, can we get some cards for the financial situation that the collective of Gemini may find themselves in at the moment? Can we get 5 cards, please, for finance for Gemini? Okay, so your current energy then, we have the Justice card. So currently in your energy for finance, you might be feeling that, certain opportunities may be looking a little bit risky. You might be trying to do some investigations, maybe some calculations as well to decide whether or not something is actually for you. But yeah, so that's what we've got currently in your energy. So you might be holding back on making any sort of investments or any changes to your finance at the moment because you think it might be a little bit too risky to do so. Now, in your, I say that in at the moment, that's kind of like your overall all energy with regards to it. At the moment, this is what I'm saying at the moment. So in your current position, in your current circumstances with finance, then we've got the 3 of Cups. Now that's currently in the reverse. Now that 3 of Cups is suggesting that you don't currently you don't really share your wealth very much at the moment. Even if it's something where you how do I put it? You might have other people that rely on you, but you're not entertaining treating them at all. You're kind of in a mentality of, I don't want to share my wealth. That's what we currently have for you. That you're not currently, sharing out your wealth. You're kind of hoarding it a little bit, keeping it to yourself, maybe saving it for a rainy day, which isn't a bad thing, let's face it. Let's get some clarification on that, please, Spirit. So we've got the King of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Wands also in the reverse. So potentially then, okay, so you are trying to save up for your dreams. So that could potentially be why you're not entertaining, spending on others. So it could be something where you're doing a lot of saving at the moment. That's what that King of Cups there is doing. He saves up, manages his funds to achieve his dreams. So it suggests to me that you're doing a lot of saving for something that you dream about. Now that Ace of Wands as well is, you're well aware that money is a result of hard work. But you're not actually making your money work for you at the moment. So it could very well be something where you've just got it sitting in a normal bank account instead of a high interest account or something like that. And that could potentially be why you're doing a lot of looking things up. Maybe it's something where, you know, in the background you've considered investing it to see if, you know, whether it would make a good return, get you to your dreams quicker. But it could very well be that you're sitting there thinking, no, it's too risky. You don't want to lose out on all that hard work that you've been putting in. Okay. So yeah, so you are trying to manage your funds to achieve your dreams. It does look as though you might not be quite where you want to be with that king in the reverse as well. And that could be potentially why you've really clamped down on, you know, sharing any sort of wealth with anyone. Okay. Now, what you've currently got blocking this, we've got this Ace of Wands with what you've got in your current blockages, and that again is in the reverse. So same thing there in that current energy then. It's literally that you're not making your money work for yourself. Either that or you're not actually working as hard as you could be for your money. So maybe you're only working part-time. Maybe you don't want to get another job that could be full-time. It could be simply that you know it's a struggle to find one. Maybe you work for yourself but you're not getting enough clients, you know, and it's meaning that you're not able to work as hard as you'd like to get that money. But like I say, it could just simply be that you don't want to invest in anything, even if it's just moving your money into a savings account, because, you know, you might think that things are too risky and you don't know which one to move it into. And let's face it, nobody wants to put the money in a savings account for the banks to go bust. Especially with how things are going at the minute with nowadays. So, it, you know, completely understandable. Now, just 3 cards come out for clarification. So we do have the 8 of Swords, but that's in a challenge position. We've also got the Page of Wands in the reverse, and we have a 9 of Cups in the reverse as well. So to clarify that then, so your Page of Cups, no, your Page of Swords, no, what am I talking about? That 8 of Swords is, you know, saying that your funds are quite tight at the moment as well. And you're having a bit of a challenge trying to free up where you can actually, or, you know, you're struggling to work out where you can free up extra funds from. So it might be something where you're examining all your finances and there's not really much wiggle room for movement on that. So you're trying hard, you might be trying to make your money work for you, but it's not quite going where you want it to. Maybe you're just looking at, you know, your outgoings and thinking you can't cut down on that because you need it for X, Y, and Z. But you're not actually looking at money that you might have sitting there that could be working for you as well. Okay. This Page of Wands then is suggesting that you actually might want to look, or maybe what you want, maybe your dream is to go on a trip and you're not able to currently invest into that. Maybe it's something where you're saving up for a nice holiday, because that Page of Wands is literally investing into an exciting trip, and it does look as though you're not currently able to do that. I mean, this 9 of Cups next to it, she's on a beach, you know, so maybe that's what you want to do. Maybe you want to go on holiday to a nice beach. Now she's saying that you're not relaxing, so, you know, your hard work isn't currently paying off. You're not having time to relax. So where I was saying about, you know, maybe you're not working enough, like I say, it could be very much that you are working a lot, but you're not getting the money for what you're doing. You could be in a very stressful work position. Maybe you've got a stressful job, but the money just isn't there. You know, maybe the job is, you do too much for what you earn. And that might be more of why you might be struggling there. Again, if you're self-employed, you've not got the, you know, the clients. Again, that could be where you work, you're wanting to work, you're trying to work, you're doing what you can, but, you know, things just aren't selling. You're not being able to work as much as you'd like to. Now, in the area of your core beliefs that are contributing to your block, you've also got the 8 of Cups. Again, in the reverse. So exactly the same thing there. So, yeah. So I say Eight of Cups, no, that's the Nine of Cups. I'm lying to you. So the Eight of Cups then. So this is that you don't want to put money in an account, in an interest account, a high earning one. So this goes along with, not letting your money work for yourself. So it might be worth, researching high interest accounts. And you might think they're risky, but some high interest accounts, you don't have to put them in an ISA. You don't have to put them in stocks and shares and bonds. There are other accounts out there that you could potentially put it in. This is literally, when it's in the upright, this is you wanting to put your money in interests, high interest account to earn money from the account, to earn from money that's just sitting idle. But this is you not wanting to do that. This is you not investing that money that is just sitting there doing nothing. So it's like you're losing out money because you're not doing anything with money, if that makes sense. Let's get some clarification on that one as well, though. Okay, so we've got an Eight of Pentacles that's just jumped out. Now that is in the upright. I do apologise, my son's got a bit of a cough, so if you just heard that, he's a bit poorly at the moment. So you've got a few eights that have come out as well now. So one thing I would suggest doing is checking your spirit and angel numbers to see if there's anything that come out with that. Because normally when you've got reoccurring numbers, it's usually some sort of message from your angels and spirit guides. I don't know, I'm still shuffling. I've got 2 cards out. Right, so you've got the Eight of Pentacles, like I say, in the upright. And you've got the Knight of Cups in the reverse to clarify this Eight of Cups. So that Eight of Pentacles is suggesting, okay, you might not be putting your money in a high interest account, but you are expecting to, be recognised for your hard work and all your efforts. But it might not be happening as much as you're expecting, especially if you're in a job where you're getting paid, but they're currently limited. Because let's face it, there's a lot of places at the moment where they're not giving any pay rises and they might be expecting you to do a lot more work than what you'd be used to. And then we've got this Knight of Cups who is saying that you're not actually making decisions from your head. Maybe you don't like to make decisions about money. Or maybe it's something where you follow your instincts instead of, what is your logic telling you. It could very well be that you need to go and learn about some new types of investments, whereas you're used to not doing anything. You're not, maybe in your head that you need to invest it wisely, you need to put that money somewhere, but you're not following that advice that you're giving to yourself. You're just kind of sitting there thinking it's all right, well, sooner or later I'll be recognised, I'll get the money that I get for putting in all my effort, and I'll get a reward for it. But that's not happening. That's part of your blockage. You're not getting that recognition for the hard work that you're putting in. The money is not coming through for it. You might be getting recognised, but you're not getting the money recognition for it. And so we've got the Page in the changes to improve your situation. So we've got this Page of Wands there. So again, we had that Page of Wands earlier in part of the blockage, but he was in the reverse. So something that you could do to help your situation, it literally says invest into an exciting trip. This is what he wants to go on a trip. Take yourself on holiday. If not a holiday, maybe go on a trip to the bank. It could be exciting, go and find out about interest things and go and see somebody about it. You actually might get really excited about what you learn. It doesn't have to be a holiday. An exciting trip can be exciting for different reasons. I find going shopping an exciting trip some days, depending on what I'm going to buy. Okay, so yeah, it just said, how, investing in an exciting trip Doesn't have to be money, just time and effort. Okay, so to clarify this, we've got the Two of Swords that's come out in the reverse, and we've also had the Nine of Wands jump out in the upright, Justice jump out in the reverse, and the Fool jump out in the reverse. So if we go with this Two of Swords then to start with. So your Two of Swords then is suggesting that you need to think over your investments, but currently you're not. Okay, you're not currently putting that thought into it, which, you know, goes well with this core belief. This Nine of Wands is telling you to, he's telling you to, you know, find out what is actually safe to invest. So whether or not you split your money up, put it in different accounts potentially, whether it's, you know, investing just partial amounts. This is why I say, you know, taking a trip somewhere might help. We've got the Justice in the reverse, which you had as your opening energy. So it is suggesting that, you know, you might be looking at not necessarily risky opportunities, but ones that are not as risky, you know, safer opportunities. And that's why we've got this Nine of Wands saying invest safely. So don't look at the risky opportunities, look at things that are pretty safe. So like I say, even if it's just a bog standard savings account, you get more interest from a bog standard savings account than you would from a normal current account, you know. So that is investing into another bank account to get a little bit more money out of money that's going to get nothing if you just leave it in a current account. You know, that's a safe investment kind of thing. Just high interest savings accounts where it's not going on stocks and shares, that sort of thing. It's generally a safe investment. Obviously, I am not telling you to go and put all your money in a load of banks because I don't know what state the banks are in. This is why I'm telling you to go and do the research, possibly take a trip to your banks, do something exciting that might excite you. Especially if money excites you, you know. And then we've got this Fool in the reverse as well. So that Fool then is telling you not to be irrational with your saving, and don't also be irrational. When I say don't be irrational with your saving, it's also not being irrational with your spending. Sometimes people's emotions can influence whether they save or spend money. So if you do something exciting, you know, go on an exciting trip, are you likely to spend money on that exciting trip? If you do, because you're happy and you're excited, try not to spend as much. If it's something where you're more likely to save, you know, just be mindful of how you're doing it. You need to keep a good balance. You can't save all of your money and live on air, you know, but at the same time, you can't spend all of your money and save nothing if you're trying to save up for something that you really want. Now, as the outcome, if you manage to navigate your challenges, we have this Queen of Pentacles. Now, she is in the reverse, okay? She is telling you that, wow, when she's in the upright, she's telling you money will never be an issue. Unfortunately, she's not saying that money won't be an issue, but I don't think it's as much of an issue as you think it is. I think it's more of your belief system behind the money that is the issue. So, you know, if you manage to save into something, are you going to still be able to have enough for what you want, you know? Or is it going to get it, well, are you going to be able to get it quick enough? Let's get you some clarification on this Queen of Pentacles as well. So we've got the Star card, and we've also got the Moon card. So yeah, nice clarifiers for there. So the Star and the Moon. Okay. So they're telling you that, so the Star then is looking at the most successful people that you know and emulating their success. So if you know somebody that managed to save a lot of money, you know, look at them. How did they manage to save that money? Somebody that's made a lot of money, how did they make that money? And And the moon card is telling you that some dreams don't actually take much money. So where you may still have a bit of an issue, with saving, maybe your money, you're not able to save it as quick as you'd like. You're not getting the money as quick as you like. The star's telling you to look at people that have already got what you want, and emulate how they've done it. If it's something where you own a business, potentially look at other business owners. How are they advertising their business to get the customers? If it's something where you're working in a particular environment and you're seeing people higher up than you, getting paid more, and you're waiting for a promotion, ask them, how did you do it? It could be something where you might have to change employer. It could be something where you might have to threaten to leave in order for them to offer you more. It could just be something as simple as asking for a pay rise. And if that isn't something that you're able to do, look at your dream itself. You might be able to do whatever your dream is for less money than what you expect it to. And that's pretty much what that moon is telling you. It's literally telling you that sometimes, your dreams are a lot cheaper than what you think. Or you could substitute certain things into those dreams that are just as good but lower price. Okay, so that's the main message that I have got for you. Let me also get you an Angel of Abundance card as well. Let's move it there. Okay, can we get Angel of Abundance card for Gemini, please? Spirit. Oh, rubbish shuffle. Angel of Abundance card, please, Spirit, for Gemini. And that one just flew across the desk. Okay, so we've got employment change, which goes quite well with a lot of the stuff that we spoke about. So your career path, your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purposes. Trust that these changes will release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Let's get you one more. Okay, successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Okay, crowdfunding is always a good idea. Especially if it's something where you're wanting to invest in an exciting holiday. Maybe you could look at changing it up a little bit. Maybe do something for charity while you get there. Maybe you want to raise some money. Go on a bit of a walk while you're there. Incorporate the whole lot, But yeah, so hope that has helped some of you Geminis with some financial situation that you may currently be going through. Good luck with that, and thank you for joining me. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notifications when I post any more.